Yo, what is going on, guys? It's Jack, and welcome back to another video. And first and foremost, I apologize for the late upload. Life has been pretty busy in terms of new work and everything, but it's a good busy, not a bad busy, but it's a good busy, and there's just not enough time in the day, and sometimes my days just tend to be really busy, and scheduling is still something that's being worked on, so it's kind of hectic, so you guys know how it goes. But anyway, before I went to bed last night, or should I say maybe in the morning, because sometimes I just can't sleep to save my fucking life. But dude, I saw this. I saw a Charlie Intel article saying that Activision and Bungie have pretty much broken up. And the first thing that came to my mind was, I'm gonna make a video about this. And of course, obviously, the other thing that came to my mind is, why in the hell can't this shit happen to COD? And obviously, one more thing that came to mind that's actually very important is the fact that right off the bat, Destiny 3 is going to be a better game. I have a feeling that Destiny 3 may very well be the best Destiny of them all by far, simply because of the fact that Activision Publishing is not behind it. So now, I guess Bungie has full rights and everything, and they can do whatever the fuck they want without having Activision behind their back. And if this was contracted to only last 8 years or whatever, how long it lasted, then I have to say kudos to Bungie for not making it permanent. I don't know what the specifics are with Call of Duty in terms of the whole Activision Call of Duty thing. I think Call of Duty has always been Activision's, so it's, you know, I don't think we'll definitely get that lucky here, guys, unfortunately, with Call of Duty. But you know, it is what it is. We've been dealt a shitty deck of cards when it comes to that aspect of Call of Duty. But long story short, we just got to make the best of it, and you know, just do the best we can and make the most of it, I guess. So even though I still have this gut feeling, you guys know how sometimes in life you could just feel something is coming, but you can't tell what it is. You don't know if it's good, you don't know if it's bad. It's just, you just have this instinct that something is coming. And in terms of what I feel with Call of Duty, and this is just speculation, this is just my gut feeling, I don't know any insider information or anything like that, I honestly believe that come 2020, either 2020 or right after Sledgehammer's game, that there might be a change. I mean, I know, for instance, I know that brand recognition is a huge part when it comes to a successful business and promotions and all that kind of stuff, no doubt about it. But are they really going to make, you know, Black Ops 5, Black Ops 6, Black Ops 7 and all that kind of stuff? I mean, there's bound to be change in that aspect sooner or later. And honestly, the whole 3-year development cycle, sooner or later, I mean, just by common sense and everything that's happening with the gaming industry and everything like that, sooner or later it's going to change. And quite frankly, I just feel that a change is coming, and I don't care for whatever reason. I can just say that just from a gut feeling alone, a change is bound to happen sooner or later. Granted, there's always going to be something that we're going to complain about. There's no doubt about it. And we're not talking about because games are not meant to be perfect either. We're just talking about, well, about decisions that get made, especially from the business aspect stand of things. So, but we'll see what happens. We'll see what kind of changes and stuff like that. I mean, ultimately, just like I mentioned in the previous video, I would just really like the game to be balanced in all aspects of it. In other words, I want the same amount of attention devoted to all different game modes of that game, because our community is not just, even though a huge portion of it is multiplayer, probably the majority portion, there's still people that like campaign, there's still people that like zombies and all that kind of stuff. So everything has to be great. It's simple as that. So but anyway, going back on topic, because I kind of went off on a tangent there. Yeah, Destiny 3 is going to be better right off the bat. And man, that would be like, in my fantasy, my first video I ever made on TSG was me talking about how what if somebody bought Call of Duty from Activision, and and quite frankly, it's something of a fantasy. And then when I saw this article yesterday or last night or in the morning, whatever time it was, I was just like, shit, if only we were that lucky, man. I really don't know what else to say when it comes to that subject. I mean, obviously in the statement that they put out, I'm going to try to see, I'm going to go into the article here real quick, and I'm going to see exactly what Bungie and Activision had to say. I'm actually scrolling down right now as as I'm doing this commentary. So Bungie said this: with Activision, we created something special. To date, Destiny has delivered a combination of over 50 million games and expansions to players all around the world. More importantly, we've also witnessed a remarkable community, tens of millions of Guardians strong, rise up and embrace Destiny, to play together, to make and share memories, and even to do truly great things that reach far beyond the game we share, to deliver a positive impact on people's everyday lives. We have enjoyed a successful 8-year run and would like to thank Activision for their partnership in Destiny. Looking ahead, we're excited to announce plans for Activision to transfer publishing rights to Destiny to Bungie. With our remarkable Destiny community, we are ready to publish on our own, while Activision will increase their focus on owned IP projects, which makes you think about Call of Duty now, doesn't it? And Activision also shared a joint statement from the company over its big news. Joint statement from Activision and Bungie. Today we're announcing plans for Bungie to assume full publishing rights and responsibilities for the Destiny franchise going forward. Bungie will own and develop the franchise, and Activision will increase its focus on owned IP and other projects. Activision and Bungie are committed to a seamless transition for the Destiny franchise and will continue to work closely together during the transition on behalf of the community of Destiny players around the world. So, yeah, now that they're going to focus more on their own IP, it's like, yeah, you know, Activision focuses on the business side of things and how they can maximize profits and shit like that. And in terms of when it comes to making money, they're geniuses. Even if that means, you know, pickpocketing the community or finding a way to nickel and dime people, they're geniuses at it. And yeah, let's just truth be told, because they quite frankly, they get away with it. They do it every single year, and it seems to work out. So, and the thing is, we want Activision to change. We want all these things to change, but at the same time, we, like, just saying, we don't really do our part, really. Quite frankly, because sometimes we just feel like we have no choice. I mean, it's not like that we have that many options in the first place anyway. But it is what it is. So yeah, I just wanted to briefly mention about this because I found it very fascinating, and quite frankly, even though I don't play Destiny and Destiny just ended up being disappointing for me, I will keep an eye on what Bungie will be doing, because I started out in Halo before I started playing COD, and quite frankly, in terms of the Halo games, in terms of the games that Bungie themselves made, I have a lot of respect for them, and I grew up playing those games, and there's a lot of fun memories, and those guys made really great games. So I really look forward to seeing what they do with Destiny now that they're going to be publishing on their own, and that Activision isn't going to be behind the scenes kind of watching and telling them what to do business-wise or having any impact on the development on the game whatsoever, if that. So it'll be interesting to see the difference. And as of right now, I'm predicting that Destiny 3 will be better because of it. And only time will tell. We will see what happens. But anyway, guys, that's all I got for this video. Again, I apologize for the late upload, but life's busy as it is. But anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed it. And as always, if you enjoyed the video, let me know. And if you didn't, let me know what I can do to make my videos better. I'll catch you guys on the next one.